right, y'all, I'm back. It's another one-on-one with the supervillain with me, your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. You know the drill. You know what this is by now. There's so many videos up. I shouldn't have to repeat every single time what this is. So if it's a new person, of course, give you the whole backstory. This one, I've been talking to this brother for a while, and we've been having a ball. We didn't talk last month, but we're going to talk this one, catch up. So the homie Rudy Rueda, what's happening, bro?
Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good. I just literally got done working out, went straight from the shower to setting up this shit.
Yeah. I was like, I thought I had something to do at 3 today. Like, I was racking my brain. I was like, what is happening at 3? And why can't I remember? And then I got your message, and I was like, oh, no.
Here's the deal. You sound like me sometimes. That's why I got a dry erase calendar on my wall, and it's literally in front of where my computer and setup is. So it's right in front of me. And sometimes I'll still put the shit on my Google Calendar so it can sync to my phone, because I'm that person that'll be like, what the fuck was supposed to be happening today? And it'd be one of my kids' birthday. And I'd be like,
oh, no.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, man. I get it sometimes. I do, because sometimes you get overwhelmed with stuff and you forget. And you're like, I know I got something, but I can't remember. You know you have something to do. You just can't remember exactly what the hell it is.
Yeah. I'm also that way when I go grocery shopping. Like, if I don't got a list, I'm like, yeah, I just needed milk, eggs, butter, and cheese. You come back with like milk, eggs, butter, Oreos, like crackers, some extra sodas, and then I'm like, fuck, cheese. I needed cheese.
Man, I'll sit there I'll be in there and I'll be like, I think I might be done. I might. I'm not sure. I might. And so then I'll like, wait a minute. All right, let me picture my refrigerator again. All right, so what didn't I have? And do shit like that, because I just went to Target and grabbed some stuff because because I'm like, okay, I just need some stuff to last me till relatively Tuesday at least, because Wednesday I'm going to Seattle to Tacoma to hang with my daughter for Christmas because she wanted me up there. So I'm like, all right, I don't need anything for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I come back Sunday. So I'm like, all right, by that time, everything will be turned around first and figure out how many people going to die together for New Year's Eve. And that's because, bro, I keep telling everybody for this whole holiday season so far, I've been like, stay away from your family for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm like, yo, that is simple. You motherfuckers keep forgetting about New Year's Eve.
Yep, it's 3 major holidays. You got to do Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Once you get past those, then there's really nothing else happening until February for Valentine's Day.
And that's just mainly, one person, unless you decide to go, like, people go on dates that were going out to shit, but most shit is closed, depending on what happens. But no, I think New Year's is actually bigger than Thanksgiving and Christmas, because think about it. Sometimes you have the family come in from out of town and whatnot, and so you might have a collection at the least. Sometimes at the most, depending on how many people, 16, 20, let's say that, even though that's more than what it should be, right? Many people, when they go to New Year's shit, they want to go to New Year's shit. So they going to try to go to shit that's packed and everybody, you're like,
I want to be drunk around as many people I don't know as possible.
You know what? I used to feel that way a lot of times. And I think certain things started changing my mind. Like, one, I know, even though I might be drunk, I'm prone to fight somebody who I think is drunker than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you just like, yo, can you control your liquor? And then they start acting up. Now I'm ready to scramble and all this shit. But then, so again, this has always been me straight up with y'all, and we talk about whatever. So it got to a point after a couple of years when I was like, and it's just straight up, like, oh shit, drunk chicks kiss anybody in the mouth on New Year's. They be out here just looking somebody kiss in the mouth. And I was like, cool. Then I was like, got to a point where I was like, nah, I'm good on all that. Like, I can go to, like, maybe, back in the day, I was like, even just a couple of years ago, if it's like 10, 12 people at somebody's crib just kicking it, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like now it's like, I want to see how they're gonna do that. So yeah.
I'm nowhere near on that list of people who are gonna get vaccinated within this next year. So
same here. Like, I'm not on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch this in this year. I think everybody will be vaccinated by March, April. And I say that because of the new administration. Because, dudes, they said Pfizer got a whole bunch of vaccines sitting in the warehouse. Like, we was trying to get these shits out, but this nigga
Oh, that shit blows my mind so much. They're like, yo, we got an extra like 2-3 million in the back. You want them? And he was like, nah. Trump was like, nah, don't give me that shit. I'm like, why? Why would you say no? Just say yes. And then people are like, oh, look, he did a good thing. I swear. That guy just wants to lose so bad. In fact, he wants to lose so bad, he kept trying to challenge Georgia the last 3 times. Oh, shit. I think I lost you.
My bad. So
you good?
So the winds and everything out here been fucking with the internet. Like I got a router, good internet speed. I got this streaming router. And so like I'm good, but like the internet has been messed up because of the wind and shit. So I'm just letting you know, like it ain't like before when I was like, I'll be dropping out. But yeah, you were saying like, yeah, they were like, yo, we got a bunch of them. And he like, no, because it's been discovered. He got stock in Moderna. He got stock in the
I didn't know
that.
That's new for me.
It just came out. He got stock in the other one. So because he got stock in the other one, he like, no. And that's the thing. I trust, you ain't got to be, people ain't got to be high on Joe Biden or anything like that. But the fact, dude is going to be like, send all this shit out. At least to try, no matter how people may feel about it, I don't trust the vaccine, which if we want, I can get into that because some people are so dumb about that. But you have an administration of the overall government of America that's like, yo, let's try to control this shit as best as possible. Even though they said, yeah, people might need another shot in 2 months or whatever, still, let's start the process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I trust that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've always been like, hey, trust science when science tells you. But I guess people, the fact that it came out so quick is what makes people nervous. And I get that to a certain extent. But
well, here's the thing about this. People keep being like, it came out so quick and cancer and all this. And I'm like, okay, number one, people got to understand there's no money in the cure for cancer. There's no money in the cure for HIV.
Mm-hmm.
There's no money.
You got to keep people sick.
You got to there's money in treatment. There's no money in a cure. So people forget that. There's no money in that. But also when it comes to the coronavirus vaccine, number one, all of these companies that make vaccines were told to stop everything else and focus on just this. So like all those people who were part working on cancer and part working on HIV now all have to focus on one thing. That's number one. Number two, it's a mutated version of the SARS virus. So they already looked at the SARS vaccine as what they had and seen what can they do now with this newer version. It wasn't, that's why it didn't take that long because it's a new virus because it never happened like this, but they already had the previous model, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. So I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? The previous, what it was before it mutated again, SARS is a coronavirus. The common cold is a coronavirus.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Corona is like a star. It's a star shape. That's why it's called.
It's like a crown. No, a crown.
Oh, crown. I thought
it's a crown. Yeah. And so because of that, that's how they were easily able to focus directly into it. Because like, okay, so we have the mutated version of what we already had, what we already dealt with. Now, how do we deal with that? And that's where they went from. So everybody's like, oh, they just made this out of nowhere. Like, no, you fucking idiots. That's how this happens all the time. How do you start off with like a flu vaccine, and then okay, you get H1N1, you get bird flu, all this other shit, and you just evolve off the vaccines you have.
Okay, I see.
But you know what I'm saying? That's the thing with that. But then you get people like, man, the government gonna put a microchip in me. What makes you so important to be tracked while you type that statement on your Facebook page from your phone? Like you are tracked no matter what the government has the government gonna try to get your information. They've been had every single thing about you. Why? Because you have a social security number.
Mm-hmm. They've been tracking you since day one.
Day one. They can zoom in on you if you really wanted. They really wanted to, but you'd have to be worthwhile. Let's just be honest. You can't just if you're a regular average person, they don't give a fuck what you're doing until you start doing stuff and making noise that seems like it can go somewhere. Other than that, shit about you. So
yeah, conspiracy theories are wild, man.
You know what? I got to do a list. I think because I haven't done really shit directly besides these on my YouTube channel because I haven't had the motivation. Being in my apartment has just really drained any motivation I've had.
Right.
But I want to do a list before the end of the year of how conspiracy theories from the beginning of 2020 just to the end.
Oof, that's a lot already.
You see what I'm saying? Just this year alone, because we evolve from one conspiracy theory to the next so goddamn quickly.
Yeah.
And not a single one was founded. Not a single one.
No.
Like, if one was proven, I'd have been like, okay, so that means there's a possibility for something else.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
It's for me, it's like those that conspiracy theory or not conspiracy theory, but when people were like, oh yeah, you know, the CIA is putting, you know, crack into black neighborhoods and
that was true. That was
real. That's real. I'm not. I don't think it's beyond the scope of the government to be able to do some shit like that again. I just don't think they're doing it this time.
Yeah. I was like, that was everybody know that shit was real.
Yeah.
That was Reaganomics. Like everybody knew that shit was that's what I'm saying. People were like, oh, that was a conspiracy theory. I was like, no. That wasn't a theory. That was proven. That even a theory. That wasn't even somebody just throwing it right. That's facts. That wasn't even somebody just throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks. Somebody was like, yo, somebody dry snitched from the CIA was like, yeah, they're putting this intentionally in impoverished communities, primarily black ones, and shit kept getting corroborated. And everybody's like, oh yeah. Okay.
What do you know?
Who would have thunk it? The fuck you mean? Who would have thunk it? Like everybody.
Oh man, that's just wild. The what's the other one? The where they were like dipping acid, giving it to their employees. The CIA was just drugging people randomly too.
I don't know.
70s. Yeah. Some Netflix did a thing on it, and some dude threw himself out a fucking window.
Because that sounds about logical. Again, acid was making motherfuckers. Acid still making people do dumb shit to each other, to themselves.
Yeah, but it was like some CIA guy, and they drugged him to see like how much they could drug him, and apparently they went too far, and he threw himself out a fucking window.
Like, just let's see how much he can take.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, look, I don't know anyway. Like, I know about. You hear about people taking all different type of drugs all the time and shit like that. But you never hear about anybody directly trying to kill themselves or maim themselves on marijuana. Mm-hmm. You just hear them having a fucked up trip. Like, yo, again, I went through that on Thanksgiving. I took 2 edibles, which I shouldn't have.
Ooh.
And one, you ain't hear the story, bro. You ain't hear about that on Blurred? Dog.
No.
Just to give you the abridged version, I took 2 edibles at one time at 8:00 on Thanksgiving night because I was so bored. I was like, I take 1 to go to sleep. So what harm can 2 do? Nigga, I went through the worst type of trip. I was fucking my bed, fucking it, literally. Like thinking I was having sex with a human. I could see myself fucking my bed. I was giving my bed the business, okay? I got up. I was so high. I wanted it to stop so bad. I was like, yo, I got an immunity shot in my mini fridge. If I take this immunity shot, I'll be good. Got up, took the immunity shot, threw the bottle away, laid back down. 3 minutes later was like, yo, I really didn't get up and take that immunity shot. Got back up, went to the mini fridge, was like, yo, where's the bottle at? Looked in the garbage, was like, oh shit, I took it. Laid back down. Got back up 2 minutes later, like I still didn't take this shot. I repeated that 6 times, nigga. 6.
No, Jay.
6 times I repeated that. I started Googling what to do when you're too high, how to come down. My Google search history has all of it. All of it was just like, basically, you got to wait this shit out.
Time is how you get over it.
Time is the only way you literally have to wait it out. And then it was like, I said this on Blurreds. I remember having to go pee, and I literally was like, oh my God, I can't feel my dick. Where's my dick? Oh my God, where's my dick? Oh my God, where's my dick? Where's my dick? Where's my dick? Where's my dick? Oh my God, I can't feel my dick, but how am I peeing? Oh God, I'm saying I'm peeing, but where's my dick? Dog, the worst trip. I was like, if this what motherfuckers who do mushrooms do, I never, because I remember them saying also people who like take mushrooms, you probably heard it. They were like, yo, you have to make sure you are having good thoughts before you take this.
Mm-hmm. That's why I never take mushrooms.
Yeah, because you can't take this with a fucked up. You can't be depressed and take mushrooms. They like that is the wrong time to take it. You need to be in a happy place. So my brain is like, yo, you having a trip, get into a happy place. So I started thinking about trees and sun and a forest with mountains in the backdrop and shit like that, almost like the shit from Midsummer, which wasn't a good thing to think about because all of a sudden the trees started turning to real life trees and like the fucking trees from the Wizard of Oz and never ended story at all this. I was like, what the fuck? Man. So I have not taken those edibles since. I've not thrown them away. I ain't took them bitches since.
Maybe just one next time or half of one. See how you feel.
Oh, I've been scared to take one. I was so scared. Like I was taking one beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, take one to go to because it would make me go to sleep. It would let me go to sleep easily. I was like, yo, what about two ain't gonna hurt? And here was the fucked up thing. I took two at like 8 something, 8:30 or 8:40. Them bitches didn't kick in till like 10 o'clock. And the problem is when they kicked in, it wasn't one of those slow kick in. Them bitches all of a sudden went, doing. I was like, yo. I ran to the bathroom because I thought I was having an allergic reaction and my eyes were swelling shut. It was all of a sudden they kicked in and my eyes got super low and red.
Oh no. Oh no.
So
I went to Denver when I was 21-ish, 22, and I never smoked weed before. And my buddy'd been living out there for a couple of years.
So he been smoking weed for sure.
Well, and his wife makes like weed butter. So she's like, here, have a cookie, eat half a cookie, see how you're feeling like 30 minutes. If you're not feeling anything, take another half, and then wait another 30 minutes. I was like, okay, I can do that. Did the full hour, it didn't feel anything, and I was like, yo, these cookies are bullshit. Let me get another one. And I took a whole cookie and I ate it. I waited another hour, still nothing. And I was like, yo, I don't know what you put in them, but there's like their concentration is not enough. So I made a pitcher of margarita for all of us. I had like half that margarita to myself. We're sitting down to play some fucking board games, and all of a sudden, all at once is just like tunnel vision. Jay, I was like, I can't see anything anymore. Like, you remember that scene out of Eurotrip when he thinks he's eating the hash brownies and everything's just like exactly that. It's exactly what my vision was like.
Dog. I mean, like I said, I'm never against weed and I ain't against edibles, but I just now know because my homeboy, his wife makes edibles. And so, like, again, they cookies. And I was like, okay, for some reason, I guess because they were cookies, I was like, I know you don't eat all this cookie at one time. You just eat a little bit here. Because what actually helped, matter of fact, it wasn't even I couldn't eat them at the whole time. They were in my bag and they broke up. So luckily they broke up. So I didn't have to try to pick it off. You know what I'm saying? They were already in pieces in a sense for me to eat it. The gummies are this fucking big and like this long. So I was like, just two little ones. Like, this ain't gonna be shit. And here's the fucked up thing. And I remember this. When I took the two, something said, you might want to throw this shit up now. Like, as soon as I took it, something in my brain was like, throw it up. Because this way, if you get it out, you'll have a little in your system, but not as much.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I can handle this shit.
Yeah. You've done it before. You a big guy. Like, whatever. It's fine.
I'm working out. My metabolism strong and shit. I'm out here living like shit. So what else been up with you, man?
On Christmas, just stressing out over gifts and everything. I got everybody gifts. I got my sister, actually. I got her a portrait of her in like a Sailor Moon style with her and her dog.
Oh,
yeah. And I feel comfortable saying that out loud because she's currently not in the house. So
that makes sense. I mean, I would say like this is what I'm learning now, with minus the exception of my kids, because they drove me ragged this season trying to find stuff for them. Well,
I've been following you on Twitter. Yeah.
Trying to get specifically what they wanted more so than anything. Like my daughter made her list. She wanted the Nintendo Switch with Mario Kart. I finally got that. I got that a while back. Boom, I was good. The last thing was my son had been saying for his birthday, because my son's birthday was the day after Thanksgiving. He wanted an Xbox Series X. And I was like, it's 500. I was like, all right, I can save up because I knew earlier in the year when they first started announcing it that he wanted it. So I was like, all right, let me just try to keep saving up for him to get it. I was like, I know I'm not going to get it as soon as it drops, right? I knew it wasn't going to happen. I was like, maybe I'll get it, a couple weeks down the line. Man, that shit's been so fucking difficult. Lo and behold, so Tuesday, my son pissed me off extremely. Like, I had to go in super daddy mode on his ass. And I was like, I shouldn't get this little motherfucker thing. Friday morning, they just happened to unlock it on Walmart, and I got one.
Oh, nice.
So I got one. And so I won't get it. It won't come because I'm having it come to me first. So I won't have it until like middle of January, which I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I got his. Anybody else that I decided to get something for, like you either get, I just felt like this, you get a basic gift card. It makes it so like it's not even from a store, like it's a Visa gift card with an amount on it. This way you can do whatever you choose to do with it. Like if I know there's something specific, like you said, the picture of your sister with her dog, that's something she'll definitely love and like. You know that. Bam.
Yeah.
In general, it's me is like, yo, if I can't, if you tell me like my daughter's mom, so I'm gonna be out there with her and my daughter, and they got me she got me something on behalf of my daughter, for, you know what I'm saying, for Christmas. So I'm like, I'm not finna just not. She was like, I was like, what do you want for Christmas? She was like, you ain't gotta give me nothing. She always keeps saying that because we not together. So I'm like, I get it. I was like, but I'm not just gonna, do that. That's not me. I can't just be like, yo, fuck you. I'm not getting you nothing. I'm not gonna do that. So I grabbed a couple of shirts that I know she'll like. I grabbed a couple of t-shirts today that I know she'll like, and then I'm probably gonna just give her a couple of $100 and like,
okay, there you go.
Merry Christmas. Like I don't want to have to. I'm not gonna be that because I could be that asshole. Which, by the way, I think I was with my son's mama because I had to me and her had been texting. I was like, yo, what are you getting him for Christmas? Because I want to make sure that if I'm trying to get him this Xbox, you ain't already got this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you already got it, then either one or two things going to happen. I'm going to A, get my money back, or B, I just got an Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I ain't getting him nothing. I ain't got no money. Okay. I don't know why you're trying to rub it in, but I'm letting you know right now, I bought him an Xbox Series X. Like I spent $600 with tax.
Oh damn! Oh, so you got not the little one, but the bigger one.
The 1 terabyte one. Yeah, the square. Yeah, he didn't want the S. I got the X.
Okay, there you go.
Because I could have been got. That's the thing. I could have been got the S. Well, I could have been got the S.
I mean you could, but the S is just like a souped up version of the Xbox One,
which he already has.
Yeah, so you don't need it. So yeah, you did a good thing getting the X. The S would have been fine for a couple of years, and then it would have very easily been outpowered by everything else.
Yeah, so get him the X with the 1 terabyte drive, because I'd already for his birthday. So my son is 17. I think you know that.
Yeah.
And he, getting older and shit, and he does this thing now where we talk regularly. You know what I'm saying? Father, son, we have a relationship. But when he texts me and say, hey, Pops, I know he wants something.
Oh, okay.
It's one of them things where it's like, how people are when they say something.
Yeah.
When he's like, he'll just say, like, what's going on? What's up, Pops? How you doing? Good morning, Pops, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, hey, Pops. My response, what do you want?
What happened?
What happened? What do you want? Because I know it's you. I know there's a question behind this. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, or there's something involved, and I have to have an immediate response. So he was like, you think for my birthday, I can get called, because this was right after his birthday. I was like, yo, you think for my birthday, I can get Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War? I was on the phone with him. I was like, I was on the phone. He said, you trying real hard not to say yes, which almost made me say no. So I was on the phone with him. I went and bought Call of Duty. I went and bought the game, but I bought the Ultimate Edition. Because the Ultimate Edition of it, he can play it on his Xbox One, and he can transfer it to his Xbox Series X. I didn't buy it. I bought it just because you can have the Ultimate Edition. I know in my head, I'm planning on getting you the X. You don't have an idea about it. You know what I'm saying? He don't have a clue about it. So to him, I was like, yo, you got the Ultimate Edition. He was like, oh, what? I just wanted the game. I said, boy, you better be thankful.
Right. That makes, I mean, in my head, it's somebody who's like, oh, yeah, I got you the Ultimate. I'm like, oh, cool, because now I got all the DLC coming in. It's going to be dropping. So,
and that's what he thinks. Anything that any of the DLC, he can get it now. So I was like, you got that now, so you good with that. And so once he gets his Xbox, he texted me the other day. It was so funny because he texted me the other day. He was, let me read you the exact, matter of fact, I'm going to read you the message because I need you to understand the gravity of what he sent me. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. There it goes. Here it is. He says, he just texts, just asking, please don't get upset. I said, what are you asking? He said, because he also asked for some lights, a Bluetooth speaker, some strip LED lights for his room. Because he's 17. He want to just try to, do different things. A Bluetooth speaker and some headphones. So he said, am I getting the lights of the speaker and the speaker, or is that completely gone? Please don't get mad. I was just curious. This is what he said. So I responded back, said, I'm not mad. We just got to see. I have to move past my disappointment in you. Because when I snapped on him, because again, I've been trying to teach him financial literacy for the past year at the minimum, because that's when he started talking about the Xbox. So what I figured, he was trying to say, because his thing was, he wanted to try to get a job so he could save the money to get it himself. When he said that initially, I said, okay, because this was before everything was starting to shut down. Anything was like that. Coronavirus was maybe a few cases. It was nothing major.
Yeah.
And so I was like, in my head, I was like, okay, if he does this, whether he knows it or not, I'm going to let him save his money up for it, and then I'll get it for him.
Okay. That's nice. That's about
to show my pride, my pride in him in taking the initiative to save that money. So I was like, I was always gonna buy it for him. Always. So that was always the thing. So that's why I got, because he was blowing money I gave him, just spending it on dumb shit. So that's why I was like, I've been disappointed. So I snapped. So what he don't know is last night. So I got everything he's asked for his Christmas stuff from me. Everything he's got is coming. His strip lights I bought yesterday on Amazon. They coming to him tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
His speaker and headphones he should have next week, the week after Christmas. He'll have it then. And then he'll get his Xbox like almost towards the end of January, but he'll have it. So, and then he's got a jersey. I bought him a jersey, a New Orleans Saints jersey, because that's his favorite team. I bought him a Saints jersey with his last name, Washington, on it, with his number from high school, 84. So I got him a personalized Saints jersey.
That's super cool.
So I'm a sucker father. Let's just call it for what it is. I'm a sucker dad. And so, as much as it pissed me off, I've been doing that. And so that's what's been helpfully keeping me in the holiday spirit, because overall with a lot of this shit and the shit I'm going through here at the crib, is like, I'm good. I put up a tree. I haven't turned it back on in about a week. I'm so close to taking the tree down. That's how like I'm not in the holiday spirit here. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't for my babies, if it wasn't for my babies, I'm not in the shit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. I got to show you the art that I got for my sister.
Yeah, please.
Oh, no.
Well, I can't.
I don't know. That's super bright.
That is super.
Yeah, let me turn that down. I didn't realize it was that bright.
If you have it on your computer, you can potentially share it.
Oh, shit.
You can share it. If you got it on your computer,
let me find the email real quick.
No worries.
Because it's super cool. And I waited 2 weeks for the guy to send it to me.
That ain't long though.
No, it ain't long at all. Thankfully, it was. Let's see, where did it? Yeah, here we go. And then share screen. Okay, let's actually push that over here. Okay, share that one. There you go. I don't know if you can throw over to it.
Hold on, let me see. Where's my mouse? Oh shit.
Yep.
Dude, that's cold. That's so dope. See, things like that are why I want to get a tablet. because you can make shit cleaner. Like I think I make pretty decent stuff with stuff I paint and draw on my own freehand, but you can just make it so much cleaner.
Yeah, you can make the lines a lot nicer, and you don't have to worry about.
Dude, this is dope.
Yeah, like look at how good that fucking face looks, and they got her hair from the pictures that I used perfectly. Her dog's a little scruffy, but it's still very cool. Yeah.
Dude, that's dope.
Yeah, I was very excited about it.
Oh, look at you being a good brother. Oh,
yeah, and it only cost me like $70 ish.
Really?
Yeah, it was the makeof.me. It was a advertisement on Instagram.
It worked?
Yeah, it worked. I mean, I got sent this, so I'm just waiting for the actual file to come in. Actually, I should probably look through my email a little better. It's probably already there.
I'm gonna pull it down now.
Okay.
He said I should have looked to my email better.
It's one of those things. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to this in a minute, and then I just forgot.
No, and the reason I said I was shocked you got it, because again, a lot of people be saying about, like you hear these stories about people buying stuff off IG, and either A, it becomes nothing what you expected, or B, you just get scammed.
Yeah, I was worried it might be a scam, but I didn't know. Like I tried to go to Fiverr, but they weren't great about it. I don't know. They were just asking more than I was willing to spend, and the art didn't feel as good.
Oh, from what you were looking at already?
Yeah. I mean, you get what you pay for, and I totally understand that. But this seemed like I went through these guys, and I got what I considered a higher quality of art for a cheaper price. So I wasn't mad about it.
Nice, dude. I'm glad you got that, bro. That's dope. Did you see what I gave Winston for his birthday? Oh no, he didn't show nobody. I gave him this for his birthday. Let me see. Where is it?
Oh, also, after I purchased the art, they sent me like an email like, oh, do you want it on a sticker? And I was like, oh yeah, put it on a sticker. So I got a sticker coming too.
Oh, that's dope. Did you ever see the Gohan I drew? I painted?
I think so, yeah. I've seen, you put it on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So Winston saw it in person one day and was like, yo, I want this. And I was like, nigga, no, I'm selling this. If somebody want it, they can buy it. So I was like, I'm never going to give it to you. So this birthday came around. I was like, it's just sitting here with the rest of everything else. So I was like, hey, man, I got your birthday gift. So he came over and it was in a box. And he was like, what's this? And I had it wrapped in a garbage bag. I had it wrapped in a garbage bag in the box. And he was like, oh, shit, man, thank you. Because he wanted to book a gig. It was a gig he was up for. He was like, yo, if I booked this gig, he's like, I knew if I booked this gig, I was buying that painting off you. And I was like, man, don't worry about it. You good.
That's super cool.
Yeah, so I gave him that for his B-Day. Like, like some people, I think I told you about how people be asking me to buy some of the paintings. And then I'm like,
yeah, and then you tell them the real price and they're like, oh, no, never mind. Can't you?
And that ain't even, and then when I think about it, if I literally told them the price, because everybody I know was like, you should be charging people damn near, because of how detailed that shit is, you should be charging people damn near between $30 and $50 an hour. Because some of these pieces take me 8-9 hours, if not more, to do. And if I started telling people what it was based off the per hour, then you multiply in material costs and shit like that, you never want them. So it's like when I tell a person, man, give me just 160, give me 160, give me 170. This is 220. If I got one I look at and I'm like, oh, I put in a lot of detail and I remember, you know what I'm saying? I tell them that and they're like, nah, man, don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for shit.
So I'm saving up. I'm gonna get my PlayStation 5 and then I'm gonna come hit you up for some art.
Man, listen, you said that PlayStation 5, dog. This is another thing. If I felt like this, if I would have tried to get the PS5 over the Xbox Series X, I probably have been had that motherfucker. The way I see more people getting those, because I've been seeing way more people come up on PS5s at first than I had. Like I've seen people get the Xbox joint, but like I've been seeing way more people come up on the Xbox.
I feel like PlayStation is like putting more effort.
They come up on the PlayStation. Excuse me. Yeah. What'd you say?
I was gonna say it's because I think PlayStation's putting more effort to put those out because everybody wants one. You got to play that Miles Morales. You got to play that.
I think that's what it is. And so what I'm probably going to, I'm gonna say this low key. I got access to my roommate's Costco account, and they always had them shits. So all I got to do is order that bitch, and then have it shipped to me, and then just delete it in the website like it ain't nothing to order. And like bingo bango, like like. Cause I'm like, I'm going to get these young play cause that's how I was gonna buy my daughter Switch, cause I couldn't, cause at first the big thing for Black Friday was the bundle. Cause I don't know anything about the Switch. I just know people who have it. I didn't know like Mario Kart 8 was an old game and shit like that. I didn't know none of that. So, but it was this bundle. Mm-hmm. So it was a bundle for $2.99 with the Switch and the game. And so everybody was trying to get that. Cause I didn't know without the bundle, the shit is like $400 damn near by itself. And so when I was like, man, at first I was like, man, I'm tired of trying to get this bundle and I can't get it. I was just like, fuck it. If I got to take the hit, I'm going to take the hit. And I literally from Costco went and bought the game, the system separately. And that shit was like $500. And I was like, you know what? It's what it is. And then everybody I know, like Cheryl Corman, Winston, everybody was on. It was all hands on deck. Everybody was trying to get one. Whoever got one first was gonna sit there and get it, and then I was gonna pay them for it. So Cheryl ended up getting one. Cheryl Corman got one, and when she got it, I was like, I'm waiting till she get it. Then she gonna send it to me, and I'm sending her the money. The next day, the very next day, I got it, and I said. Okay. I literally said out loud, and I think I was by myself in my room. I said, "Of course I did," because that's like Murphy's law or something like that. Anything that can happen will happen, and it never fails. Somebody else get it the next day. Oh, here you go. Of course I got it.
That's how the universe works.
So I got all her stuff. I got his stuff coming. I think my kids are taken care of. You know, that's what matters to me. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm gonna spend it with my daughter. Who I originally I didn't know if I was gonna go up there to see her for Christmas because of everything going on. You know, but when I was out there for her birthday in September, she asked her mom. She was like, "Can my daddy come back out here for Christmas?" And her mom was like, "If your dad wants to come out here." Yeah, exactly. You see that face? And I had to hold that in. I said, yeah, baby. I said, yeah, daddy will make his way up here for Christmas because that's what she wanted. My daughter doesn't understand the concept of us being broken up. All to her, is just her parents together.
Dad's in LA working. Mom's out here helping me.
Yeah, to her, it's just her parents are together. When her parents are together, my daughter lights up when I talk to her and stuff like that. But there is an illumination that comes from her when she sees the two of us together.
No,
she illuminates. His thing. Both of my kids are like that though. Like my son is 17. His mom's on her third marriage. I was the first. His brother's dad is the second, and now this African nigga is third. And so when she got married for the third time, I was like, it's not me. I know it's officially not me. Because look,
there you go. Yeah.
Okay, well, nobody say when they go through a divorce, there's always that moment, or even a bad breakup in general. There's that moment people go through their head like, yo, it's me. What did I do wrong? Even though people can tell you ain't do shit or this, that, and the third, you in your head at a moment. So when she got remarried, I was like, yo, what about me? So fucked up, blah, 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 blah. Then she got divorced. And I was like, well, let's do this. And then she got married again. I was like, oh, I'm good. It ain't me. I was just like,
there you go.
I brushed it off, man.
Yeah. Going back to gifts, one of my friends sent me an advent calendar of dice because I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
I don't know if you can.
I can see some of them. They're different colors. I think one look like a Starburst.
So there's these like red ones here.
Oh, that's red. Okay.
Man. Yeah, it's like I don't know why it's not focusing. Anyways, so that's like a red one, and then she sent me these like yellow and there's like red and gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to see, but they have kanji on them, so I can't read the numbers. But they're gorgeous.
Oh, so you got these old decorative ass dice?
Yeah, I got decorative ass dice.
Or unless you just start Googling and learning how to read kanji. Okay, let me see.
Well, she sent. Well, it also came with like this
instruction manual.
Yeah, well, kanji, and then it's got all the numbers on it.
So at least you can learn.
Yeah. But it came in this. Watch, I'll show you. Came in this big ass box.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Basically, just punch it every time.
Oh, so you still haven't got all of them yet?
No. She told me she sent it early. She said don't start opening them until the 14th. So it's like an advent calendar of dice.
Okay, I thought you just was like, I could tell her I waited. Or
I wanted to open them all when I saw the first one because it's a gorgeous little like and it's beautiful. I don't have decorative dice. I have just like I bought like a pound of dice on Amazon and I've been using those.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are so pretty.
I mean, that's dope. That's dope when you got something that's like, okay, because again, it's something you like and you enjoy, and it's something it holds value to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, people ask me, like I've had maybe one person ask me, like, well, what would you want for Christmas? And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to say. Because I've been so anything, like I literally have been anything I need, I've just not gotten it. Bro, I'm just gonna tell you, this is gonna be the realest shit. This is some real digger shit for me. And this tells you how much I'd rather put my kids before myself. I've been needing a new mattress. So the mattress I have in my room is my roommate's old mattress. And so this mattress has been around like 13 years. And so it's beat the hell up.
Yeah.
And so it's divoted bad. I can barely sleep on it, but I've been needing one. And I was gonna buy one this year, but I was like, I can't. I gotta get my kids stuff. So like when people ask me, they're like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know. Because anytime I get something, I'm like, okay, did I really need this? Or could I put it to that? Or could I have done this and that? And
Yeah. No, that just means you're a good dad. You're a good dad. My old man does the same shit. My old man does the same shit. Like I'm 30 and I haven't had to buy a car yet, really. Like I buy their old cars. Like my dad'll upgrade and then he'll sell me the one that he's cutting.
Get rid of.
Yeah. Like I have a 06 BMW for $25,000. I know.
I just want to know what that feels like in life. Like I'm sitting there like, again, I took like this year for me, I think for everybody in general, financially, it's been a hit. Like unless you are a billionaire, legitimately, you took a hit. Billionaires didn't take hits this year. Billionaires made money. They legit got richer. The average person took a hit this year. And so I was like, all right, I got a little bit of savings. I started having a little nest egg from little money I had. And luckily I was doing a few gigs, but the gigs I ended up doing were literally, okay, here go rent for this month. Here go rent for that month. Here go rent for this. Here go rent for myself. Rent my cell phone bill. I was able to get those out the way. It wasn't nothing that was like, all right, cool. But I was still able to try to chip a little bit out of each and build. Because again, I knew what I wanted to do for the babies. I call them babies and they fuck them. Yeah, both of them grown, 17 and 7, they grown. And so, I knew what I wanted to do for my kids. And so it was like, all right, but again, like I'll buy myself little stuff. Like when the pandemic first started, of course, when everybody was getting that extra $600 a week on unemployment, I was like, I've been wanting shoes. Like
I can afford.
Dog, have you seen my tracksuit that I wore on my birthday?
No, I don't think I have. No.
Hold on for a second.
Please.
Hold for a second. Let me show you this bitch. You gonna love this. Winston told me never to wear this bitch in public again. I said, fuck you, fam. I said, fuck you, fam. I'm wearing this motherfucker when I get a check. Like, this fucker around be the outfit I bring 2021 in. Keep playing with me. Goddamn. I'd like to introduce you to my drip.
Oh, I love that so much.
Look at my drip. Goddamn it, you see them tigers?
Damn. You the real Tiger King, Jay.
Goddamn right. Tigers all on the back of this bitch. With the drip in the pants.
Damn. Got that 3-stripe combo on down the leg.
Goddamn right. So Winston told me never wear this shit again. I bought it, literally. I bought it and wore it first on my birthday.
There you go.
But again, it was something I was like, I got this extra $1,200 a week on top of what I'm getting for unemployment. I was like, this is like $60. I can get this. I can do this. It wasn't until the shit stopped. I was like, oh man, I should have actually saved. Because all of a sudden the money I had, it just started. Because it was like, I just started watching dwindling and shit. Like I'm probably gonna buy. Look, let me tell you something. Like $670. I was like, okay, I fit. Like, dude, this also I think what it was for me. I want to buy something because I've lost so much weight now, and stuff I can fit differently. Like shirts that are like 2 and 3X, like they're getting baggy. Like this is a 2XL hoodie. I think it's 2XL, but it's so loose now. And I was like, I don't want an XL because I don't want it body hugging me, but also it's weird when I buy shirts because this area has gotten cock diesel. So it's like this area is shrunk and lower my midsection. But like some shirts, if I buy a 2X, the motherfuckers hug here, then open here. Or like a 3XL shirt I have. Like if I got some old 3XL t-shirts, they fit here, but it looks like a jersey dress at the bottom.
So, yeah. I recently discovered the beauty that is DXL.
Oh, dude, fuck the beauty. That shit. It's great, but it's expensive.
Yeah. They have I use them mostly for work shirts. So they have like this like rack, just like it's like a wall basically of just like t-shirts. And like if you get 3 or more, they're just $20. Every t-shirt is $20 if we get 3 or more. And I was like, oh, I could do that. So I went in there and I spent like $160. I was like, I just need work shirts.
Dude, I was out here, like I said, it's just now it's so weird because so when I was at my biggest, before I even considered moving out here, this is when I was still wrestling full time. I was wearing 5XL t-shirts because I was a solid walking muscle. There was no definition really. That was none. I just was a muscle. And I was wearing 5XL shirts. I remember working at the airport and I was driving. I had to back up. And in order, some people just can turn their head back. I literally had to go. I had to adjust my whole body. Then I was in 3 and 4XLs, but it was like at that time I wasn't even like I thought I had arms, but I had a gut and didn't pay attention to it. I was unhealthy as shit. Then the situation happens in February 2018. I start taking care of myself better. Then I just start paying attention one day, like, yo, all my shit too baggy. Like it ain't even baggy in a good way. Like it's baggy in a bummy way. Then start, taking care of myself. Now I'm like, ooh, I can get a 2XL in this. But then I realized some clothing stores are full of shit, or clothing makers, shall I say, are full of shit. Because a 2XL be a skinny dude. Be like a medium, and I'm like, this is not a 2XL. This is not a 3XL.
Yeah, this is too small. I know what a 2XL feels like. Don't lie to me,
dude. I went to DXL. I remember this was a couple years ago. This is when Regular Show was big. I bought a Regular Show t-shirt from there. Now, I was like, first of all, I must have a reason not to blow. I must have money burning a hole in my pocket because I just spent $20 on a Regular Show t-shirt from Destination XA. So it's just a matter of evolving.
Yeah. I feel that. I haven't been to the gym in like a month now, ever since the numbers started to go up.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like they got the outdoor gyms out here. Like they open 24-hour fitness outdoors. So you can, because they say if you're gonna work out outdoors. And I went once, and the only reason I didn't go back was because it just not even because of the whole numbers. It was just you didn't have no music playing. It was just outdoors,
just quiet.
Just quiet. Look, I mean, even though I had my headphones in, like I have my headphones in, but I don't know why for me. Even though I had my headphones in when I'm at the gym, there's still ambient music. I'm dropping out. So when my shit like ends a song before the other one plays, I can hear whatever else is going on. There's never just silence.
Yeah.
Now it was like, but then they just said something like 1 in every 80 people in LA have the coronavirus. I was like, yo, that's a grocery store. That was a grocery store. Like out of the 80 people in the grocery store, somebody this motherfucker got it. But also, everybody's like, yo, LA's the hot spot right now. They're like, how is it LA, this liberal city got it? It's like, yo, y'all keep acting like, motherfuckers just don't come into LA.
Yeah. Like, oh, it's winter. Let's go to LA on vacation.
Or drive up from San Diego and Orange County, places where people don't give a shit, and come into LA. Motherfuckers keep forgetting about that little part. It ain't like everybody in LA just be like, we just gonna be out there. Don't get me wrong. There's some people out here who just don't give a shit and still been throwing parties, which let me tell you something. I don't want to kick it. Like I said about New Year's, I don't know if I want to kick it that much. The only party you probably could get me to right now, and I would need verifiable proof of everybody's status. If you told me, yo, we having a sex party and the bitch wants you to come, I'm like, all right, everybody need to be tested within the past 72 hours. I need to see everybody, need to make sure everybody see each other's COVID test. Then we can go and get it on. That's a risk I'm willing, because how many times you gonna get invited to a sex party in life? Like, I know somebody's still been going to them. I'm like, okay, I get it, because I'm not gonna try to fuck nobody with a mask on, because that look weird.
You can pretend to be Bane. Just make it costume. Just make it like a role play.
Oh, you like this dick? Yes. I'm going to give you all of the shaft, no balls. I think I feel it. I am about to reach my peak. Oh, I am going to come. All in. Oh my God! Open your mouth. Oh, let me breathe in the darkness. Like.
I gotta go. My mom says I can't talk to you anymore.
You started this. My mama said I can't talk to you no more. You bad influence. Oh, would you like to have sex in the dark? Oh, I see you like anal. Yes.
You're gonna have to just censor this whole part of the video.
Nope. I am back.
Hey, there we go.
It's funny, you start talking about censoring it, all of a sudden the internet was like, yeah, let's stop this shit. Like, let's stop talking too much about this shit. Because I'm dropping all of these at one time. I'm gonna drop all of these next week. Like, so I recorded all of them. I record the last one tomorrow. I'm edited, most of them are all edited. I'm just gonna upload them and schedule all the drop during Christmas week. Just so like yeah, so get somebody people watch the Christmas week instead of the one-on-one. I was like, this is, but yeah, like, can you imagine? I mean, like, I know there was one point there was some doctor saying when people have sex with a mask. No, I mean, the only way that works is if, of course, you hear people like, I don't want nobody breathing on me. In general, yeah. But like, I can't imagine being with a woman and like all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? She like, you got protection, and you pull out a rubber, and she was like, no. You got a mask? Excuse me? Because then it's got to be a certain man. Like, you ain't fucking nobody with a surgical mask on if you ain't role playing doctor.
True, very true. I have like a stack of those masks, like washable ones that are like tucked into the side and where my sock drawer are. It's like grab some socks, grab a mask.
I will admit, I have way too many fucking masks. So I got the regular little, I don't have any like surgical ones. Mm-hmm. I got 2 N95 masks from when I was on sets. So because they give you those. I got like the cloth white ones. I mean, like the black ones. I got a cloth black one, like the good ones that stretch. And then I got a white one that I got because I took my mask off one time I was going to the airport. I took my mask off and put it in my shit to go through the x-ray. And they gave me a clear white cloth. And I was like, yo, this bitch is nice. I was like, I'm keeping this. Because, of course, you ain't giving it back no way. Mm-hmm. I bought a mask with the valves because I was like, okay. I bought one of those because I was like, well, fuck this virus. I can use that when I want to do cardio. I bought 6 of my own, man. I got supervillain masks. I got 5 now. I gave somebody one. I bought 6 of them bitches. DC Fandom, they sent everybody who covers DC shit. They sent us a Batman mask. Amazon sent people the boys mask. When I did the fucking after party influencer shit for The fuck is that? Somebody's shit rattling up my building. Feels like it's shaking on the side.
I don't hear anything over here, so.
No, I know. I'm just saying I can. Fuck is against a wall somewhere. And so I got a dreaming black mask, a blurred. I got like 17 masks. Like I literally could have a mask for every day of the week.
I think I got like 7 or 8.
I got a lot. And then it was like, because I was like, yo, I'm not going to be that. I swear to God, I was like, I'm not going to be that dude that's accessorizing with a mask. I swear I said that. And then I was like, I counted. I was like, the fuck happened? Like, what the fuck happened? How the fuck did this happen? Like, oh, that's somebody's raggedy ass car outside.
A buster.
I hate people. I hate humans. But yeah, man, I'm just trying, to stay busy and stay focused, of course, at the end of the day. So you got Christmas coming up with, what I'm saying? You're going to be safe for Christmas, right?
Yeah, it's just, I think it's just my family. So sister,
brother,
in the
house?
Yeah.
Everybody's just in the house, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're going to rent Wonder Woman.
Smart.
Yeah. I want to see that.
Wait, you ain't got HBO Max?
No, yeah, we do. Oh, is it free with HBO Max? I thought we'd have to pay for a rental like with Disney.
Let me look real quick because I don't think you have to pay for it.
I mean, if I don't got to pay for it, I won't. Thank God. But
I mean, I would assume you don't have to because of you having the account. I would assume, but let me see. A new era of Wonder Woman begins in 6 days. So right now you can watch the first 3 minutes of the movie on HBO Max. The opening scene, it streams for 31 days. It don't say anything about paying.
Perfect. Even better. I ain't got to fork in for any money. I would have, but even better.
I mean, like, I don't understand everybody sitting there like, what about the theaters? Motherfucker, there is a virus. And again, everybody like, well, this is the one thing that pisses me off when people keep being like, well, they can just push it back. Yo, these motherfuckers got plans for shit. They can't just keep pushing shit back.
Yeah, this is supposed to be part of a universe. It's not like its own individual movie.
The shit with Marvel, like, yo, they were like, it's already as a whole, it got messed up. It just got messed up with the whole Spider-Man Doctor Strange thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's going to look, normally we're used to the Marvel Cinematic Universe going like it should go.
Yeah.
Now, because of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, it's going to look like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird for sure. I'm excited for everything, though.
I mean, look, I don't give a fuck if people, you want one of them people to be like, DC this. At the same time, you can be like, DC better than Marvel, blah, blah, blah. But you got to still find yourself excited for all the shit they announced. Because, like, they announced shit, and they weren't even just announcing, like, well, this is what we're considering doing. They're like, no. This happening.
You're getting Fantastic Four. You're welcome.
Oh, when I tell you, so Winston was at my house because we had did Blurs earlier. Then he came over because it was Dave's birthday. Came over. We were watching the fucking Investors Day together. When they announced that, I was slapping the shit out of his arm. Like, yo, he was like, you don't stop fucking hitting me. Because again, I'm a bigger, strong dude, so I'm hitting the shit out of this. And it ain't like I'm tapping him. I'm like knocking his ass out. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for it. That's between that and the Ironheart announcement, those were the two biggest ones for me.
So excited for Ironheart. Riri Williams.
Because we might get Robert Downey Jr. in that.
Really?
As a hologram.
I can see it.
Well, because
give him a little cameo appearance.
Remember, the story is she finds a decommissioned Iron Man suit and reformats it. And it's easy for her to find it. Everybody's like, because like people be like, how can she find a suit? Iron Man 3.
Yep. He blew up a whole bunch of those bitches.
The house party and clean slate protocol. When he blew them up.
Mm-hmm.
Those bitches are just because they didn't recycle them, they're just at a scrapyard. The clean slate and the house party protocol, he literally did those, had all the suits come out. She finds it. She's smart enough to unlock it. And it's not Jarvis, it's Tony. as the AI that talks or comes out in a hologram.
I like it.
Because if you're smart enough to unlock this, you deserve it.
Yeah, true.
Remember, nobody could fully unlock it. Even Justin Hammer tried when they made the War Machine armor, but he had to redo it.
I was just thinking, I'd love to see Justin Hammer come back for that.
He might come back for Armor Wars.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, it's if you want to get, because again, I only want to see Sam Rockwell do it. I don't want to see. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. If you bring back Justin Hammer, I don't want to see anybody else. I want to see Sam Rockwell with it. Because he was, it was like, man, just when we got started with him, it's like, okay, cool, but like you want more.
I want that scene from Iron Man 2 where he does that whole thing is improv. I think I heard where he's like loading up the Iron Man suit. He's talking about all the guns.
Oh, really?
I heard that
when he approaches the colonel from the Air Force. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard every one of those is improv. That's not scripted. And that makes sense though. That sounds like Sam Rockwell.
That sounds like Sam Rockwell. But it's dope too when you think about it. This will bust the bunker under the bunker that you just busted. So bust the bunker.
Let me guess. 2 disco for you, right? Nah, puts it to the side. It's like, oh.
He was like, this is a tricycling, blah, blah, blah. I call it the ex-wife. And that shit was the most dud-ass missile ever.
Yeah.
But like it can, but like Armor Wars, Iron Man 3, whether people like it or not, it was a darker Iron Man, which I was cool with. But it set up the potential for Armor Wars and Ironheart. It opened the door for it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Tony's dead. Tony's dead. There, you want an Iron Man, but you're gonna get an Ironheart. All these, again, people forgot about all those fucking armors.
Yeah,
that he just blew up. Because he blew them up didn't mean they were destroyed. Like they're just in pieces.
You can put them together.
You can put them together. It's a jigsaw puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it sounds. I'm just excited for the whole Marvel MCU. We're getting Secret Invasion, right?
Which lets me think, and it's gonna be a buddy cop movie. Yeah,
okay, I didn't know that.
And Ben Mendelsohn as Talos. It's a buddy cop. It's gonna be like a comedy type joint. But the thing is, if they're doing Secret Invasion now, that lets me know they might not do Secret Wars.
Okay. Super Skrulls would be cool.
That's what I'm talking about, because it's about them. Secret Invasion is about them catching the Skrulls that have gone, kind of bad doing this. But Secret Wars is when you got the Super Skrulls,
yeah.
And so, I mean, here's the thing: if the deal carries over with Sony, like the Spider-Man-esque deal,
then
the Madam Web makes sense.
Okay.
Because remember, they're doing a Madam Web movie.
Yeah, talk me through that, because I didn't know about Madam Web. You said that, and I was like,
she's the one that introduces, letting him know that there's a gigantic war about to come with everything. Okay. He doesn't, she lets Spider-Man know. And then you find the Beyonder and all this, and it sets up all this big giant war. And they were calling it the Secret Wars because nobody, except for the people fighting it, nobody knew about it.
Okay.
Except all the Avengers and all the heroes and the villain, and even the villains, minus all of them that were fighting it, because they were fighting a war that was literally a gigantic chess game.
Okay.
So, I mean, granted, they're not the same, but you would think, the way Marvel is done, I don't know if they would do both, but I mean, it would be nice.
Yeah, it would be. That's interesting. I didn't know about the Madam Web thing. I wonder why I missed that.
So Sony is doing Madam Web, Jackpot, Silk.
Okay, I heard about Silk and
Craven. They're doing their own Spider-Verse, which again, understandable. And also, I've said this for months and years, Spider-Man was never meant to stay in the MCU.
Yeah, they never had the rights.
Because they never had the rights. They knew they didn't have the rights. They're borrowing him from Sony. Sony was like, once Sony got success off Spider-Man 1 and 2, they was like, we're not giving you this shit back.
I tell you what, I would love to see Miles Morales in a Young Avengers like they seem to be setting up with Haley Steinfeld and who's that new girl they got to play Stature? Fuck, what's her name?
Fuck. Yeah, I just saw her. I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, so like a Young Avengers, I think would be fucking cool, led by Thor, I guess. Like you got the Young Avengers and then like Thor or
give me Squirrel Girl.
Oh, Squirrel
Girl. Because she was supposed to have a show.
Yeah, that AT&T girl was supposed to be her.
She was supposed to be Squirrel Girl. And it's like everybody would laugh. Like people who didn't know were like, what the fuck is a Squirrel Girl? I was like, yo, you might want to do your research.
The only person to ever beat Thanos one-on-one?
The only person to ever beat Thanos one-on-one.
It's canon. It's canon.
It is canon. She has beaten Thanos. Like the Avengers beat Thanos. Squirrel Girl beat Thanos. Like, you might want to watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You might want to watch your mouth. You'll say, you mean the chick that controls squirrels? Hiding them goddamn squirrels beat up Thanos.
I'm going to show you an Omega level threat.
And a chick named Squirrel Girl. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they could be doing that. This is my wish.
Mm-hmm.
If we are getting a live action Miles Morales, I need him to pop up in Spider-Man 3.
Okay, yeah.
Here's how. If Tom Holland resigns, fine. If he doesn't, let everything happen that's going to play out in that movie. Because, again, I doubt, first of all, and I said, I don't know if you listened to this episode of the podcast, but I just dropped the episode of Mad Titan because I was like, let me get through my depression and drop this. It makes, everybody keeps saying he will have to have the other two Spider-Men's help to defeat all the bad guys. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yo, y'all keep forgetting one thing. Why would he have to call on those other two Spider-Men? What is this Spider-Man in our universe? He's an Avenger.
Yeah.
He calls the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know they're not gonna be teaming up together, because it would make no sense. If something this big happened, he could just be like, yo, Fury.
Get the gang back together. We got some shit.
I need these cats real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would need them. What I want is, again, because what's going to happen is the other two are going to come through portals. They're going to come through portals because the whole purpose of the movie, remember, is Peter trying to prove he's not Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man is implicated in killing Mysterio, which more than likely he's not dead. So what I think is going to happen, I have no idea. I said this on podcast. I ain't seen the script. I don't know for sure. What I feel like, huh?
I said it makes sense though. Like,
so what I
his own death.
Yeah, but what I feel like will happen is, so the majority of the movie, like the first act, he's got to try to prove he's not Spider-Man. The problem is we in this age of technology, so every time he's somewhere, people are like this all around him consistently, right? Mm-hmm. So shit's gonna be happening, and they need Spider-Man, and he can't go anywhere because people are following him. Right. It won't be until one of the portals open up. Somebody's going to be standing there with him. They're going to all see the portal open up and going to see Spider-Man fighting somebody.
Ooh.
They see whether it's Spider-Man fighting Doc Ock or Spider-Man fighting Electro. They will see Spider-Man fighting somebody. Because if Spider-Man is fighting somebody there, how can Peter Parker be Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have J. Jonah Jameson, who is like Alex Jones in this movie. He's a conspiracy theorist. Oh, it's just tricks to make you think he's not Spider-Man. Happens once. Then it happens again. J. Jonah Jameson still is going to play the whole, it ain't real. Mm-hmm. But people as a whole, the people who follow the Bugle for what it is in this version are going to be like, no, that wasn't possible. But other people are going to be like, how can he be Spider-Man? And I just saw Spider-Man fighting these dudes.
I had my hand on Boy's shoulder, and I saw Spider-Man.
Exactly. So, there's no way possible. So it'll help to clear it up for him. So finally he can be able to do some shit. And so you'll probably see Maguire in the portal take his mask off and see the other Peter. You'll probably see Garfield in the portal with Gwen Stacy. Again, everybody keeps being like, And also, everybody keep being like, yo, these villains died in their universe. Again, we're talking a multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
So what died in one universe, it can live in another, because Jamie Foxx has already said he's not going to be the blue Electro. That should let everybody know.
Yeah, he's a different Electro. He's going to be like the one we saw from this universe.
He's going to be green and yellow Electro.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still going to be fighting. Or it could be funny if he's green and yellow Electro fighting Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is fighting Alfred Molina as Doc Ock.
That would be fucking brilliant. Jay, you need to be in a writer's room. I'm just saying that would be great. Instead, like, because you don't give people what they want. You give them something a little different, and
you switch it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tweak this whole. Once we're done with this, I'm gonna tweak this whole thing, and I'm gonna say, "Yo, y'all keep it record." And if they decided that if it happens in the movie, just know I said it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep out. I'm gonna look,
because it makes sense. Yes, and I should be in a writer's room for something, because I can pitch the story idea off of seeing what they have. Like, it depends. Like, even if you had a fresh idea, I know it is, but now you're telling me, all right, Spider-Man 3 is gonna intertwine with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. All right, multiverses. You just said you've officially confirmed that Jamie Foxx is reprising his role as Electro, and Alfred Molina is reprising his role as Doc Ock. Right? Mm-hmm. Multiverses only make sense because, again, everybody's like, well, Doc Ock died. Okay, cool. So then you could have because everybody's going to automatically think another universe has another Tobey Maguire fighting another Alfred Molina Doc Ock. But what another universe actually has is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man fighting that Doc Ock.
That makes sense. That makes a ton of sense.
That boy good.
Damn. You got me hyped. I'm like swimming in possibilities.
But you get what I'm saying now, because like there's all these cameos that's gonna happen. First of all, you're not going to get some big cluster where they're all together. They're all going to appear in points. Even the 3 Spider-Man together, you're not going. You may and may not. Now, there's not a guarantee you won't see them together, but more than likely, you know what I'm saying. You might see them. You might see them fight together collectively, or you might not. But again, story-wise, it only makes sense for him not to need those other 2.
Yeah.
Because he's an official Avenger. It makes sense. And the Avengers are still around. There are a bunch of fucking Avengers around. You know what I'm saying? He can literally put the call out. He has Stark tech. He is giving,
because Thor bounced.
Thor's gone. So forget
Banner.
He's got Banner anywhere he can call. He can call Smart Hulk. Hulk is on the planet.
Yeah.
He can call Ant-Man. He can call Rudy. He can call into Wakanda. He can call. Remember, everybody came back that was alive. We found out in Far From Home that Steve Rogers died because he aged. He was going to die. He could die always. He just was 90 years old because he was frozen. So that's why he was still so young.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he turned 90 years old in regular time after he allowed himself to live his life. You know what I'm saying? Technically, you got Falcon and Winter Soldier out here.
Mm-hmm.
You still got Vision. You got Wanda, at least. Vision is dead until she brings him back to life, or goes crazy trying to bring him back to life, and that's how she finally becomes the Scarlet Witch.
We're like 3 weeks away from that.
Yep. Because everybody keeps forgetting, she's just been Wanda Maximoff.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be what makes her the Scarlet Witch.
Yep. Oh, that scene in Endgame. Chills.
Which one? When she told Thanos, "You took everything from me," and he was like, "Bitch, I don't even know you."
She's like, "Don't worry, you'll remember my name."
First of all, that's the realest shit ever. Though Thanos was like, she was like, because you could just look at her face. You took everything from me. He was like, "Bitch, I don't know you."
He's like, I'm sorry. Was I drunk? Were you drunk? What happened?
We drunk? Like, because that's the most realest drunk dude shit. Like, hey, you must got me mistaken for my cousin Larry or some shit. I don't know you. Like, the fuck you think this is, bitch? I don't know you. Because this literally was like, who the fuck are you?
I've had a few text messages like that. Like, do you know what you did last night? Nope. Don't tell me. I'm still hungover.
Nope. Don't tell me just yet, because I'm gonna regret the fuck out of it. Like, nope. Because, like, you think about that. Have you heard the argument of who's the actual strongest Avenger?
No.
Who do you think it is?
Actual strongest? I mean, I gotta kind of give it to either Wanda or Captain Marvel.
Now, give me the reasons why each one, because I got my answer, and I'm not gonna say whether you're right or wrong, but my answer, I got it. So,
well, Wanda just was peeling Thanos like a fucking orange before he called in artillery, and she would have had him. She would have had him dead to rights. And same thing with Captain Marvel. If he didn't have that fucking glove, she would have whooped his ass. Like,
the bitch took a punch to the face from him.
Yeah, with the Power Stone. So and then he fucking pulled back, charged up, and let her have it.
He was like, bitch. But so that's why people got mad at Infinity War, because Steve Rogers took a punch to the face from him. But at the same time, Rogers took a punch to the face from him. He didn't take a Power Stone punch to the face.
Yeah.
I think there's a big difference. It's a big difference. So for me, I'm going to tell you why it's Wanda. Infinity War tells you exactly why. She's the only person that was able to destroy the Mind Stone. The only person, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So she did 3 things at one time that are virtually impossible for anybody else. She destroyed the Mind Stone, held back Thanos, and killed the love of her life.
Yeah. That's hard. You got to have fucking emotional and power to go behind that.
To literally kill the love of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like what she knew, because she knew destroying the Mind Stone would kill him.
Yeah.
So she had to kill 2 things at one time and held back arguably the most powerful being in the universe. Held this motherfucker at bay.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, Captain Marvel is powered by the Tesseract, technically.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
She's
true.
powered by an enhanced version of like an energy blast from the Tesseract, because of the way Marvel did it to try to cite, which again, Fury was trying to do anyway. When not Fury, Schmidt was doing, the Red Skull did first, then Fury tried to copy.
Yeah.
The way they took the power of the Tesseract to make it weaponized, right?
Yeah.
She got hit with it in a way where it just bonded with her DNA.
Okay, yeah. From
Remember,
the explosion.
she got blasted with it and it exploded. The energy level, it wasn't the Tesseract itself, it was energy based off the Tesseract.
Yeah.
That exploded into her DNA. Now, don't get me wrong, that makes her powerful than a motherfucker, because this bitch went through a ship.
Like a hot knife through butter. Just
like a hot, just like, let me tell you something. If all of a sudden we fight, like everybody did too, and remember in the Endgame, all of a sudden there was fighting, and everybody just heard, everybody just started looking like, what the fuck? And then the ship just went.
I think went down faster than the Titanic.
Yes, it did. That shit went down quick. That's when, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck how much I pledged loyalty to Thanos. I don't give a fuck. That moment, hey man, listen. I just saw this shit. I understand. I didn't think this nigga was right in the first place. Okay, can't we come up to an understanding?
I am so sorry. I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna walk this
big ass axe. You know what I'm saying? Look, I never wanted a fucking axe. I just wanted to be a writer. What are you talking? Big ass warrior. I just wanted to be a writer. Like,
I got a book of poems in the ship that's burning right now, but it's there.
Man, look, I'll tell you something. I was out here trying to live my life. I told him I was gonna give my life to 3rd level Jesus. Do you even know who 3rd level Jesus is? Think about it. I mean, there's some people that's gonna fight to the death and blah 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 blah. But when you realize death is look, there's this, oh, I die with honor. There's also this, I think I got some more shit to live for.
I think I got some stuff I need to work on personally, internally. And I really want to get to that. So I'll see y'all later.
Look, I've been trying to find more of my core of who I am. I don't want to make my identity revolve around this. I just want to do pottery.
I just want to ghost a bitch, you know?
Yeah, I just want to ghost a bitch, grow vegetables. That's all I want to do. Wait, you want to ghost a bitch and grow vegetables? Go live your life.
Yeah.
Well, ghost a bitch and live vegetables.
Oh my God.
That's fucking hilarious. But hey, man, as always, bro, I'm so happy to talk to you, man. I'm glad you're doing well. You look like you need to get some rest. Like you've been working your ass off as far as trying to just in general and then dealing with everything.
It's my fault. I stayed up till like 2 a.m. playing video games with friends last night.
Well, that'll happen. I mean, let me tell you something. I normally stay up till like 1, 2 o'clock watching Django Unchained on repeat. Why do I keep watching? There's something about Django. There's something about Quentin Tarantino movies, certain ones that I keep watching. I watch that in The Hateful Eight. And I don't know if it's me being obsessed with the nigger count in each movie.
My favorite scene out of Django Unchained is when he's standing at the top of the stairs and he tells that lady to say goodbye to her. But like he's standing at the top of the stairs and like when he shoots her, she flies straight back. Like,
Cora, you don't tell Miss Laura goodbye. What? I said, tell Miss Laura goodbye. Bye, Miss Laura. What you think? Out of all the shit, you were like, okay, hold on 1 second. I mean, that and then, like, I understand there's acting, right? As an actor, I get it. I get you need to get into the character, you need to get into the scene, you need to get into the mode, right? Mm-hmm. But the scene where after Django's done all the killing the first time, and he got him hung upside down, butt ass naked. And Walton Goggins runs in and grabs this nigga's nuts. He's literally holding his nuts. But wait, when Samuel L. Jackson Stephen is like, well, no, Miss Laura said don't cut his nuts off. We're going to send him to the LaQuint Dickey people. He's still holding this nigga's dick. Like, I know.
Did you know we're not? Okay.
At some point, I just want to know what the direction was. Quentin was like, because you know, Walton was like, I should let go of his dick right there, right? No, keep holding on to his dick. Jamie, you okay if you hold on to your dick? Yeah, hold on to my dick. What?
Like it wasn't like he was about to, and then he's like, huh? Like you just forget that you're just like holding it. You're like, oh yeah.
And then you see at the end, he finally just lets it go. Like the best part, the best part for me, and we'll go after this, is as an actor knowing that's not a one-shot take. You've had to figure out what you were going to do with the nuts because you needed different shots. You needed the shot of him letting his dick go quickly. You needed the shot of him holding his dick. You needed different emotions with the dick. And Jamie Foxx is upside down, blood rushing all through his motherfucker head. You got my nuts. Okay. And how do you picture it each time? I'm doing this for the art and my balls are getting massaged. I'm doing this for the art and my balls are getting massaged.
Jamie Foxx is probably one of my most underrated actors.
Like, yes, he is.
He's so good. I loved him in Baby Driver. He was upsetting in Baby Driver.
I don't think people too busy talking about Kevin Spacey, the shit he did. Mm-hmm. And like that's the one thing I hate when actors get caught up for the stupid shit they do. We try to go back into every project they've done and now discredit that. Like, yo, Kevin Spacey was just Kevin Spacey in that, whatever. You don't have to like him now or then. But you can't take away from what a lot of those actors brought to that movie. Mm-hmm. Because the way he died, the way Jamie Foxx died, you were like, no! And motherfucking Paul went through
Yep. Oof. I watched that chase scene again because that scene where John Hamm is firing the gun through the car, and it's like hitting on the beat every single time. When he pulls the trigger. Oh, chills. Love it.
Edgar Wright did that one, right? Or was it Peyton Reed?
No, that's Edgar Wright.
Do you understand how dope you got to be as a director to think I need particularly this song?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going, you know what I'm saying? This song has the moments where I need the bullets to hit, and it just matches.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour music video, and I was obsessed with it.
You know what else is a 2-hour music video? 6 Underground.
Oh, I had a hard time with that one.
Because
I don't think I finished it.
Because it's called We Gave Michael Bay an Unlimited Explosion Budget. Like normal Michael Bay movie, you see 1 or 2 explosions with the little swivel shot. It was like every 36 seconds, here comes the swivel shot. Here comes
it was like somebody was like, "Hey, you want chocolate cake?" You're like, "Yeah, I'll take a piece of chocolate cake." You're like, no, the chocolate cake. You're like, "Oh no, I'm not ready."
Because it was literally every time, like when they said it was Michael Bay, I was like, all right, it's gonna be some explosions. And then you're just like, okay, come on, fam. Everything
I got 30 minutes into that movie, and I was like, "Are we still doing intros? We're still on intros."
We had just barely lost Dave Franco 30 minutes into the movie. You were like, wait, we just ain't gonna talk about the 6 already. Oh, so we're just on number 3. Who the fuck 3 is, huh? Oh, okay. So now we need to know about 2. This is what we do. Really? Then we got to go back and learn again about Ryan Reynolds' character again.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I got about halfway through that movie. I was like, I can't. I'm getting sugar rush. I got to slow down.
It's like Mountain Dew made a movie.
That's great. That's a good description.
6 Underground is like Mountain Dew made a movie.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I do wish Netflix had a shared universe, though. I don't know if I tweeted before. I said, give me 6 Underground, Extraction, The Old Guard, and Project Power all in the same universe.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Think about it.
That'd be fun. Yeah. How are they doing Extraction 2, by the way? I thought he died.
Did he?
Sorry. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
I read it as he died. They made it very clear. It was Man on Fire by Netflix, and
sir.
Yeah.
Damn right, he did die. Let me read the Wikipedia while I got you on here real quick. Like, did he just die? Because you're right. You're like, how are they doing a 2? Like,
I'm excited. Like, he's dead.
He hella dead too. Like, okay, 8 months later, Khan kills. No, remember? No, Omi sees him. Ovi sees him. That's right, at the pool, because he thinks he's dead. Everybody thinks Tyler is dead, and then at the very end, Ovi saw him at the pool in the silhouette at the end. Remember?
I just thought it was like a memory. Like, oh, that guy kind of looks like him.
No, that was him.
Okay.
The man that was watching him at the pool is him.
Fuck. Ooh, I got chills again. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm ready.
Now you get what I'm saying? Because that's why I was like, yo, I couldn't remember there was something about it. And I just remember, yeah, Avi sees him at the end. He's in the pool and he sees him in the distance. And it's like it's supposed to be a blurred silhouette, but you can tell it's Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, because I thought it was just like, oh, my life moved on, and now I get to live my life because, oh, look, a memory.
Yeah, it can be right. It can be interpreted as that, but it's that I see him because he's like, remember, after he does his job, he moves on. He just wanted to check on Shorty. You good? Boom. Because he ended up developing a bond to protect Shorty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was at the end, and he's gone. Now, I just want to make sure Chris Hemsworth's still doing all that. They got to give me another dope one shot they did. The one when they were running through the building. Where this motherfucker was changing like a video game.
Oh, God.
That led to him getting hit by the car and then dude getting hit by the truck. Like, I need that.
Yeah.
Man, look, we finna get off this. We finna get off this.
We said bye like 10 minutes ago.
Sound like a black mother at a party. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all, but hold on before I go. Hey man, tell the people how they can find you if you guys are still doing Minority Movie Report and all the good stuff.
We are. We've had to pause filming again. We're actually pausing filming and we're just gonna do audio tracks only for a limited time. Well, because we don't always get a chance to record during the day.
Okay, that's fine. But go ahead and tell people how they can find that.
You can find us on you can find us on Twitter at Minority Movie, and then you can find me on Twitter at Firechild460, and you can follow me or us there and get any updates on anything that we're doing moving forward. I wanted to do Monster Hunter, but that's only in theaters, so I'll have to wait on that.
I'll tell you something once we get done, once I end the video. I'll tell you something. All right. As always, Twitter, Instagram at Mr. J Washington. Y'all know what it is. If you want to join the squad and support, if you like these videos and want to see more, please, patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. I will holler at you all next time for another one of the one-on-ones with a supervillain. I'm out. Take care. Bye.
Bye.